Hello, everyone. How are you? This is Michelle with Michelle Crochets in Kansas. I'm so excited to be here. Tonight, we're just talking about crochet stuff. I started one top with Comfy Cotton Blend. It's worked this way over the shoulder and on the back side, and then you're gonna make a slit in the neckline. This is a tutorial by Darla at Crafty Yarn Owl. And then I've got her long sleeve raglan style sweater that I started, and I'm using Lion Brand ice cream yarn. Cotton blend, ice cream cotton blend in the color blueberry. Now this one is called Blueberry Muffin. They look very different, don't they? This is Blueberry Muffin and this is Blueberry. How funny is that? But I wanted to let you know I got a Crochet Life magazine in the mail today. That's exciting too. I'm trying to see when my expires summer of 2024. And this is spring of 2024, this issue. Hello, Gabrielle. How are you? And Luann, hello. And Susan, hello. Hi, Michelle. Just saying hi, but not staying. Please don't forget the thumbs up, everyone. My daughter is leaving for Canada in the morning, so I'm going to go hang out with her tonight. That sounds like a good idea, Gabrielle. She was only here for Christmas, so I won't see her for a bit. Oh, wow. That's tough. Yeah, my daughter was here with her husband for Christmas, and they left the day after Christmas. And I don't know when I'll see them again. That's sad. Oh. They got a cute little teddy bear here. Isn't that cute? Souffle, the fleece teddy. They're using that new yarn, Lion Brand Gopher Fleece, Sherpa Jumbo roving style. That's a 7 weight. So what are you working on today? I've got a couple of tops I'm working on. Susan? Gabrielle says, yes, it's going to be a few months. Love the ice cream yarns, but never used it yet. Hopefully it is nice to work with. Well, I love the colorways of this. I think I've used it before. I think I made a top with it, but I'm not positive. I don't remember. Hi, Racine. How are you? All right, and she dropped Luann's link. Cool. Thank you, Racine. Racine says, hello, Michelle and everyone in the chat. How are you, Racine? It's good to have you here. Luann says, thank you, Racine. Okay, so I am working on, do you all know Crafty Yarn Owl with Darla? She just put out a long sleeve raglan sweater. And that's what I'm going to use this yarn for. This Lion Brand Ice Cream Cotton Blend. This one I'm making her Summer Breeze top with. Luann says, throwing back at your door, yarn inspired. Awesome. Use some cool yarn, Lulu. Awesome. Racine says, I'm great, and I'm just getting ready for bed to get up at 2:30 a.m. Wow, that is so early. Racine says, I go into work at that time. Wow. That is some pretty yarn, says Susan. Yep, thank you. All right, Gabrielle, enjoy time with your daughter. Luann says, have a good night, Racine. Racine says, Michelle, that is very beautiful yarn. Thank you. Racine says, thank you. Good night, everyone. Good night, Racine. Sleep well. I let some people know. But this is what I've got started with the ice cream yarn. I was having trouble with it flipping around. So what I do is I double it. I'm adding a stitch, and because it was a chain of 84, and they want you to work in the round. But since the chain turns so easily, I have to do another row of single crochets in order for it not, so I could see that it's not twisting. So I did, instead of chain 84, I did chain 85. And I'm single crocheting all the way across to this end. And then I'll join it, because then I'll be able to see better how to join it so it doesn't twist. Does that make sense? Because otherwise it twists on me and I can't see it until I'm halfway through. So that's what I got started on this one. And for this one, I didn't get much done at all. Luann said, yes, I always hate when it twists up and then it's a mess. Yep. Yep. So I got this magazine in the mail today. Just a little bit ago, actually. And I haven't even looked at it yet, except for that fleece teddy bear with the gopher fleece. Yeah. I bet there is beautiful patterns. Oh, yes. Lots of them. Oh, whoa. This is huge. This is a bag, like a bag to carry stuff in. Isn't that wow? Dancing Waters tote. They want a sport weight yarn. Wow. It's so pretty and huge. Yep. Huh. Mm. That's so pretty and huge. Yep. Uh, Let's see. So, what are you all working on, Kathy and Susan? Gabrielle and Racine left. But I appreciate the thumbs up. If there's any video ads, I'd appreciate you watching them, or at least 30 seconds of them. Then I get credit. Huh. Hello, Angelise. How are you? Susan is working on a beanie. That is awesome, Susan. I'm looking at the things they have in here, the patterns. I'll do a review of it. Angelise says, I'm good working on my scarf still. Wonderful. I finished my scarf. I believe I showed you it in a video. I thought I did. And now I'm working with Comfy Cotton Blend yarn. And I'm making a top with it, a summer top. And this one I'm making a long sleeve sweater with this one. I just started it. I'm not very far. I went to Pilates today. And I came home and I wasn't feeling well. Besides muscle aches and stuff from the workout, I just wasn't feeling well. I needed some downtime. So that's what I did. I relaxed all day. Hello, Gypsy. How are you? What are you working on? What's in your cup? I've got raspberry iced tea. I had a cup of hot tea with honey earlier. Just a minute. All right, Gypsy says coffee and throw pillow are in the making. Awesome. Coffee doesn't bother you this late at night, Gypsy? Hi, Kathy. How are you? Now I'm a full-time mom, so have to be alert 24/7. All right. Well, that's good. How are you, Kathy? Gypsy says, yeah, I'm a full-time mom. Yep, gotta be alert. Kathy says, I'm okay. Are you feeling better? Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better. I just needed some downtime. I had some tea with honey. I'm feeling a bit better. I hope you are too. So I'm doing all right. Hi, Timmy. How are you? She says, hi, Michelle, Kathy, Crafty, Gypsy, Lulu, Susan, and Angelise. And let's see. And Racine went to bed because she gets up at 2:30 to go to work. But she came in, she gave me her thumbs up. Hello, Jeannie, how are you? Kathy says, yes, I'm okay, I'm glad. Timmy says, I don't know about where Sarah and the others are. Okay. I am getting better, thank you, says Jeannie. Well, I'm glad you're getting better, Jeannie. Timmy says, hi, Jeannie. And Luann says, hello, Timmy. Jeannie says hi to Timmy. How are you all doing? And Timmy, how are you doing on your shawl? Inquiring minds want to know. My husband was going to go to his meeting tonight, but he decided not to because he's working tomorrow. Jeannie says the flu kicked my butt for a whole week and a half. Oh no. I'm glad you're getting better though. Kathy says they are on the other live where your bath scrubber is, Michelle. I saw them. Wow. I thought I deleted one of them. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how to fix that. I thought I deleted it. Timmy says my grandson is going back to the ER. For what, Timmy? Exactly, Kathy. And I don't know. He was running in the house with slippers, slid and hurt his ear. Oh, wow. Man. And Susan says, hello, Jeannie. Well, I went to the other live and told them I'm in this another live. And so I don't know if they're going to come over here or what. But I hate it because there were 6 thumbs up in that one already. Susan said, hello, Jeannie. Kathy said, I was there until I saw this one. And Susan said, so glad you're feeling better, Jeannie. And Timmy said, the doctors put glue on, but grandson pulled it off. So please pray for my daughter driving on icy roads. Oh, wow. Kathy said 6 here. Well, I keep getting more thumbs up. I've got 10 thumbs right now and 6 people. Hey, Jason. I see they got too many advertising on your website for Joe Namath and insurance. I don't need insurance. Yeah, I don't think we don't either. Susan says, everyone, please hit the thumb. Thank you. Sarah, hi. How are you, Sarah? Sarah says, hello, Michelle and all in chat. And Jason says, I see Granny D is back. She has her family over. She's rerunning old videos from 2022. Awesome. Timmy says, okay, there's Jason and Sarah. And Kathy said, done. All right. Jason said, Twisted Zone, your honor prayer list for your family at a church tomorrow. God bless you. All right. Wonderful. Thank you, Jason. Timmy says, now Lulu is here, right? Yes, she was here. Timmy says, thank you very much, Jason. Okay, I am working on a Summer Breeze top by Crafty Yarn Owl with Darla. I'm using Comfy Cotton Blend yarn by Lion Brand in the color Blueberry Muffin. Sarah says, doing all right. Thank you. You're welcome. I hope you're doing well. What are you working on? Timmy says, my shawl has been waiting because I messed again. Uh-oh. Okie dokie. I'm hoping I can remember how to do this right. This top. It's a great top. Sarah says, just working on the baby blankets for a girl I know who is pregnant with twins. I'm almost finished with the second one. Awesome. Timmy says, hang on, be right back. All right. Says I've got one person in here right now, which is not right. Jason said, I see on the shorts for this young woman, she's a white woman and she's making a bikini for her niece. And they have it displayed on her website, Melinda. Cool. I don't wear bikinis. Never have. Well, I can't say never have, but I've worn 2 pieces, but not with the string bikinis. That's too small, too little fabric. So, the one I've got now is 2 pieces, but it covers belly. It's got shorts and it's got a top that comes down to the hips or just past the hips. So bikinis don't interest me. Kathy says when I was a baby, my grandmama put me in a cute 2-piece. Oh, how cute. I've always worn 1-piece bathing suits. Until I was like in my 20s. Then I wore a bikini for a short while. Then I went back to 1-pieces. Or full body coverage. Well, not full, but torso. Cover the full torso. Kathy says, I like what they now call tankinis. Yes, I do too, Kathy. And Sarah says, that's what I like, Kathy. Kathy says, what are you talking about, Michelle? Bathing suits? Because Jason is mentioning a bikini somebody's crocheting. But with shorts, yes. Jason said, my dad was telling me that in the olden days, my grandpa used to go swimming with my grandmother and he had to wear a shirt to the park. Otherwise, he would get a fine. He couldn't show his stomach. Kathy said, ooh, weird. Not weird. What's weird? That he had to wear a shirt walking to the park? Yeah. When they're walking out in public, I think a shirt is very nice. Then they can take their shirt off at when they get to the pool or the lake or the ocean. I think that's good. Oh, a crochet bikini. Well, to each his own. It's like crocheted flip-flops. True. I don't wear them. I don't wear flip-flops, so I can't have anything between my toes. It just hurts. Hurts my feet. So, Kathy, what are you working on? And Jason, do you knit? I know you were talking about praying for a knitting group. Jason says that was back in the 1920s is the law in the blue books, the old-fashioned laws. Okay, Stacy May. Cool. Is that Catitude Crafters Retreat? How are you? So good to have you here. Kathy says, I'm getting ready to start a new, what is that? Blanket. Ah, okay. Sounds wonderful. Stacy says, I'm fine. How are you? I'm doing all right. I was worn out earlier. I went to exercise, came home, and I just felt so ragged, and I rested a little bit. So glad you're here. What are you working on? I'm working on a top with comfy cotton blend yarn. The color is blueberry muffin. And I've got raspberry iced tea in my cup. Stacy says, nothing right now, but my favorite is working crochet with threads. Ooh, I've done that when I was younger. I've made a lot of doilies with size 10 crochet thread. Stacy says, I am relaxing watching you. Okay. I hope I'm interesting enough. I'm making a summer breeze top by Crafty Yarn Owl with Darla. I've made this pattern. I've made 2 shirts by her using this pattern. Sarah says, that yarn is beautiful. Thank you. I don't know if they sell it anymore, but I've got a lot of comfy cotton blend yarn. So, and then I bought also a lot of this yarn, ice cream yarn, cotton blend, ice cream cotton blend yarn by Lion Brand. And I'm making another top with that. Jason said the only thing I make right now is window catchers. I bake them in the oven. Remember like shrinky dinks. And I make stockings for Christmas. Knitting is too complicated. But do pray for the knitting people. Wonderful, Jason. Kathy says, I want that kind. Well, I don't know if they sell it anymore. I bought it when Creative Grandma was talking about it. I think it was last year. Ice cream. Mm-hmm. And I hope I have enough. I've got 3 skeins of it. Each skein has 225 yards. Hello, Dozer Moser. How are you? Kathy says, hi, Dozer. What kind of crafts do you do, Dozer? Hola, Maritza. How are you? What do you all think of the devotionals I had? He says, I'm good. Thanks. Hope you are. Doing all right. Maritza says, doing good. Finally started a shawl. Wonderful. Hi, I am new to crochet. Can you teach us hairpin lace? And is it hard? I do not do hairpin lace. You'll have to go somewhere else for that because I don't do that. Kathy says, Michelle, do you ever do the foundation chainless foundation? Yes, I have done that before, but I have problems with it. So I don't normally do it. It would be a better idea for me, I think, especially when you have to work in the round. Dozer says, what can we call you besides Dozer? I mostly knit, but I can crochet, and I am doing a Tunisian crochet blanket because my brother and his wife had triplets. Wow. Last month. 3. So you're doing 3 blankets. Awesome. Dozer says, hello, Maritza. And Boo says, how do you make the single crochet? You put the needle in the stitch and you wrap the yarn around it, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both loops on your hook. Jason said, have a fabulous night. Keep crocheting, and I'll keep knitting socks for people. God bless the people who are new in your websites from Hawaii. Who's from Hawaii? Jason. Kathy's dropping her link. Awesome. Timmy says, hi, Dozer, Maritza, and Bufu. How wonderful. So glad you're all here. Stacy. Oh, Dozer says, I prefer to do foundation chains. I do not enjoy chaining. All right, and Stacy dropped her link. Thank you, because I don't have you, Stacy. My daughter is calling me to give me updates on my grandson. All right, Timmy, you take care of your family. I hope everything goes well with your grandson. There's some pretty things in this. I got the new crochet world. Timmy, didn't you say you just got it too? Mine expires next catalog in the summer of this year. I don't know if I want to renew it yet. So, Stacy, what kind of crafts do you do? We had a crochet along 2 weeks ago, 2 Saturdays ago, and it was a shawl, a prayer shawl. Do you all like the additional videos I put out during the day? The one called Reset and Daily Strength? I hope so. What is a prayer shawl? It's a shawl that you pray for the person it's intended for when you're making it. Stacy says fiber, mixed media paper, diamond art jewelry, lots of stuff. Wow. That's amazing, Stacy. Timmy said, here's Bufu's link. All right. But no content. Okay. What can we call you besides Bufu? And what can we call the other one that's in here? Dozer. The 2 new people. Well, Stacy's new too, but her name's in her channel name. Timmy says a prayer shawl is a shawl that you make for someone while saying prayers for them. Yep. Boo is good. I'm new on YouTube. All right, Boo. Thank you. Stacy says a shawl prayed over and given to someone to wrap themselves in as a comfort. Yes, and I made mine for my daughter who is pregnant with my first grandbaby. So So this is my prayer shawl. It is about 5 feet long. Started from here, my arm's length pretty much. And I wanted this one for my daughter, who's going to be having a baby. My first grandbaby. Dozer says, that's lovely. Thank you. So, Dozer, what can we call you? I'm a lefty who crochets right-handed. And I've got coordination problems with my right hand. Well done. Nice to meet you. I was in a very bad accident when I was younger, when I was like a child. And so my right hand shakes. So this is like therapy for me, crocheting. All right, Maritza's dropping her link. Kathy says, Michelle, how do I put a video in my YouTube? You go to the website, you copy the URL and paste. Oh, no, you can't because you're not you're not a moderator. Boo says, I don't know how to make videos either. Do you teach how to make videos? No. There's plenty of YouTube people who will explain it to you. I think they go too fast. You know, like you can record your own videos on your camera, then you upload them to YouTube Studio, and then you can edit them and do whatever you need to do from there, from YouTube Studio. But you have to upload the app onto your phone for YouTube Studio. Go to Google, your Play Store or Apple Store, whatever. Don says he's an old man now. Who's an old man now? Don. Timmy says doing videos isn't hard, but usually we teach crochet or whatever projects we are working on. Yep. And Boo says it seems like a very high learning curve. Do you have a cell phone, Boo? Susan says, have you seen the new poncho bag they just put out? It has sleeves. Yes, I've seen it. Timmy sent me the link for it. It looks nice. Yes. Yep, saw it. It's pretty. I've got too many other ovens in the fire right now, or fires in the oven. I said that backwards. I'm laughing at myself. Too many other things going on right now, Susan. I'm not making a poncho. I've got a summer top. I've got a long sleeve sweater, raglan sweater that I just started. I've got a blanket in the living room with the teal colors. And I've got other projects in my room, including 2 corner-to-corner blankets and a pattern from Annie's Attic. Do you make prayer hats for people? I have never made a prayer hat, Boo. Do you want one? What do you mean? Like rather than a prayer shawl, a prayer hat? I'm big on prayer, Boo. I do devotionals and prayer every morning in a live at 6:30 Central Time. I also do Bible study on Wednesday mornings at 9 a.m. Central Time. I also have a reset that's a prayer book, 20 steps to praying a more consistent prayer life. And I also do another daily devotional called Daily Strength for overcoming depression and anxiety. Boo says prayer hat as alternative to prayer shawl. No, that's a good idea though, Boo. Kathy says I'll just have to get my hubby to help me. With what, Kathy? Timmy says, yes, we are a praying bunch. Yes, we are. Boo says, I'll have to ask my hubby to help me with YouTube videos. Aha. All right. And Timmy says, I think that may be a good idea, Kathy. Awesome. Kathy says, my YouTube. Wonderful. YouTube video she wants to do, Michelle. Who wants to do? Who wants to do YouTube videos? Timmy? Timmy says, Michelle, my grandson has a rash from the glue used on his ear. Wow. Do you think it's an allergic reaction? Timmy says, Kathy wants to do YouTube videos. Okay. Boo says, I want to do something for YouTube, but I'm not very creatively inclined. Well, what do you enjoy doing? Susan says, Timmy, are you going to make the sleeves poncho? Timmy says, yes, once I get done with my prayer shawl. Awesome. Kathy says, he's more tech savvy than me. Aha. Yeah, I kind of think my husband is more tech savvy than I am, but he says, no, I'm not. But it seems like he can do so much more on the internet computer than I can. Timmy says, I'm also learning how to read patterns too. Yep, that's great, Timmy. Susan says, I would love to see it once you get it done. Yeah, Timmy has a channel, Susan. So go check her out. Okay. Did I get everyone? Once done, I'll post it on Michelle's page, says Timmy. Okay. Shatika says, good evening, y'all. Good evening, Shatika. How are you? Kathy says, I've been thinking about making the replica of Dr. Quinn's shawl since I finished my other shawl. That would be wonderful, Kathy. I would love to see it when you get it done. And Timmy's dropping her link. Wonderful. So if you want your links dropped, just type drop like Timmy did, and Nightbot will drop your link. Timmy says, oh, that's cute, Kathy. Yeah. Pretty shawls. She has good taste in finding the shawls, doesn't she? Boo says, I saw the Granny Square Afghan on Rosemary Bar couch and thought I would like to make that one day. Wonderful. If you don't mind joining the squares. I hate all the different colors because it makes you've got a lot of ends to weave in. Boo. Timmy says, oh yes, she does, Michelle. Uh-huh. Yep. Got good taste for finding those pretty shawls. Boofu, do you know how to crochet? Boofu says, what is joining the squares? It's all. No, it is not made all in one piece. If the granny squares are all, there's 3 or 4 different colors in each one, that means you have 2 times however many colors there are of each square to weave in. That's a lot of work. I do not like joining squares. I do not like making the granny squares that you gotta switch colors every row. Kathy says, have you seen the new Red Heart Granny Square yarn, Michelle? I have not personally seen it physically, but I've seen people talking about it. Boo says that sounds like a lot of work. Yes, granny squares and joining them all together is a lot of work. Boo. Timmy says no, it's granny squares are made separately, then sewed together. Yes. When I do granny square anything, it's a labor of love. I'd rather work all one piece. Kathy says I would like to make one big granny square. I made rectangle granny blankets for my kids a couple years ago. That's fun making it, Kathy. I'm gonna try to find these I've got to go way down. Sorry, guys. It's taking me a while. Here's one of them that I made for my son. That's about 4 foot by 5 foot. And then that one for my daughter. Okay, Timmy said, Bufu, it just depends on what you want to make. Bufu says, can you make a circle blanket? Is that possible? Yes, it is possible, Bufu. I've made a circle blanket before, star-shaped. Kathy says, especially with self-striping yarn or ombre yarn. Cool. Timmy says, oh, yes, Kathy. And I don't know, Bufu. I think you can. I think I've made them before. Kathy says, nice, I like. Thank you. Pretty. Thank you. Pretty, Kathy says. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Thank you. So what are you all up to tonight? I'm crocheting, of course. It's kind of what I always do, right? I did get other stuff done today, but not much else. I got some laundry done. I got exercise done. Boo is watching me. All right. So, Boo, do you crochet? Timmy is asking, do you crochet? I hate in the middle of a skein they have that, because that you cannot work it into the project to hide it. So I end up having to cut them out and use about 6 inches thank you, of yarn to work, tie a knot and get rid of that. So like I've got the 2 ends here, and I try to keep a good distance so I could weave in the ends. Gesundheit, you said. Thank you. So then I have longer ends to weave in after I'm done. Oh, well, Michelle has videos showing how to do it. Yeah, my videos, though, are not very, I mean, there are better teachers on YouTube. Here's Michelle's link, says Timmy. So if you go there and you can go through my videos. I've got tutorials. I clearly mark them tutorial. Most of them are not tutorials. Yeah, Kathy says Blossom Crochet has a tutorial for a circle blanket. Wonderful. Who are the better teachers on YouTube? Creative Grandma is a very good teacher. Her name is Glenda, but her channel name, YouTube name is Creative Grandma. I like her the best. Timmy says, oh yeah, Kathy, Blossom Crochet. Yep. Yes, Creative Grandma, she's a good one. I've made many of the Afghans she's made. Not the ones that are Tunisian crochet, but one of them she made with a bulky 5-weight yarn. And okay, Dawn says Crochet Crowd is good for tutorials. Yes. Kathy says I like Bag O Day. Yes, I like Bag O Day too. Susan says going to go, take care, hugs, bye all. See you later, Susan. Thank you for being here. Have a great evening. Have a great weekend. What's everybody got planned this weekend? Of course, tomorrow I'll be doing the live at 6:30 Central a.m. 2 o'clock will be the reset study. At 5 o'clock will be the devotional for daily strength. And maybe y'all also have a crochet live in there. Timmy says, oh, I see. Okay, Susan, God bless. Take care. Be safe. Hugs. And Timmy dropped Blossom Crochet's link. Thank you, Timmy. You're just so thoughtful. Boo says, my husband and I go to Pilates and yoga on Saturday morning. He is a really good guy. Awesome. That's wonderful. I do Pilates on Wednesdays and Fridays afternoons. Timmy says, here's Creative Grandma's link. Awesome. Thank you, Timmy. She's posting all the people we've been talking about. Wonderful. Hi, Tina. How are you? Camper 14 Tina says, hi, Michelle and everyone. Kathy says her name is Rebecca and she's in England. So her terms are UK, but she does give the US terms as well. Awesome. And Timmy is dropping Bag O' Days link. Thank you. We've got some people in here, Tina, who are beginner crocheters. And I'm directing them to better teachers than me. People who've been around the block for doing YouTube stuff, crochet channels on YouTube. I've only been on 1.5 years, almost 2 years. Boo says, do you have lots of snow? We have a lot of snow, 12 degrees below zero. Where are you at, Boo? No, we don't have hardly any snow, and it was a balmy 20 degrees today for a high.
We had 20-mile-an-hour winds too.
With 20-mile-an-hour winds, so that made it harsher. But Timmy says, so Boo-Foo, there's you some links to add, subscribe to. Timmy says, we have snow. Yeah, she's up in northern New York. Dawn says, I tried to teach my 13-year-old to crochet. It didn't go well. I'm not a good teacher either. Well, some people think I am a good teacher. I am a teacher, but there are others who've been on YouTube teaching crochet on YouTube for years. like since YouTube started. Kathy says, okay, wait. We have snowing today, says Tina. Timmy says, no worries, Dawn. Kathy says, Blossom Crochet has an absolute beginners from starting chains to single crochet and everything else. She might be a good one for you. I have one that I did for the beginner crocheter too. If you could find it in all my videos. Boo says up near Canadian border, Wisconsin. Oh, wow. Well, thank you for being here. Timmy says, how are you doing, Tina? And Kathy says, good evening, Casey. He went back downstairs. Boo says, we take effects. No. And Timmy says, oh, like Jason Bender is from Wisconsin. Yes. Kathy says, hello, Tina. Are you feeling better? Timmy says, boo, so do I. Tina says, I taught all my grandchildren, both girls and my grandson, when all the schools were shut down. They all did very well. Awesome, Tina. Dawn says, okay, everyone. Mom life calls. Have a good night, everyone. Nice seeing you, Michelle. It's nice seeing you, Dawn. I hope to see you again. Tina says, not much better, Kathy. Thanks for asking. Oh, I'm sorry. Stacy says, hi, everyone coming in. Timmy says, Boo-foo, what is your first name we may call you? Timmy says, hey, Stacy. And Tina says, not much better, Timmy. Thanks for asking. Timmy says, Dawn, God bless. Take care. Be safe. Hugs. Boo says, we are going to drive over the Paradise, Michigan in a couple weeks to visit my husband's family. Wonderful. Timmy says, oh, shucks, Tina. And cool, Boo-foo. And Boo says, my husband told to just use Boo on the internet and not give out my real name. Okay, Boo. We call you Boo. All right, we call you Boo. So I didn't get much done on that sweater, but I started it using the Lion Brand ice cream yarn, Tina. Oh, I see. Okay, no problem. We don't share that at all. Tina says, what are you all working on? I'm working on that top by Darla Crafty Yarn Owl. It starts like over the shoulder here. Timmy said, I oopsed on my shawl again, Tina. I'm so, Boo says Michigami Swamp is so beautiful in the wintertime with all the snow. Awesome. Kathy says, I'm in my recliner with my shawl wrapped around my shoulders. Oh, that sounds so cozy, Kathy. That sounds so wonderful. Tina says, I love that yarn. It's my favorite cotton. I wish they wouldn't have discontinued it. Me too, Tina. Timmy says, Tina, I may call tomorrow or Michelle. All right. No problem. I don't think I have plans to go anywhere. Tina says, oh no, Timmy, try again. I do it all the time. I'm a professional frogger. Hi, Tofu. How are you? Tina says, that's fine. Timmy says, hi, Tofu. I hope you're all doing well. Boo says hi to Tofu. Tina says hi to Tofu. Timmy says, I know y'all so patient with me. Of course, Timmy. Kathy says, Timmy, I'm available. Boo says, trying to stay warm, but it's winter. Yes. Tofu says, I'm okay. Hope you are all doing well. Yep. Good enough. My legs are sore from working out earlier. Kathy says, hi, Tofu. Timmy says, oh, thank you very much, Kathy. That's great. And Timmy says, so far it's colder or coldest? Freezing. Uh-oh. Sorry about that, Timmy. Tofu says hi to Camper 14, Timmy, Boo, Kathy. So glad you're all here. Tofu says an electric heating pad does wonders to keep you warm. Yeah, I used it last week when we had our sub-freezing temperatures and high winds. Last night we had high winds again. So I went to bed with pajama pants on, and normally I don't wear pajama pants under my nightgown, but I did last night. Timmy says, tofu, I don't have one. Oh man. Boos has been pestering my husband to get an electric blanket. Those are nice. We got one. Tina says, I found I'm going to always use a stitch marker when doing triangle shawls. If not, and watch movies or chat, I end up with a half a point and just buzz right by it after that, not noticing. Wow. Tina says, I've done that several times. Wow. Kathy says, I do all the time, Michelle. You do what all the time? I'm sorry, I'm getting confused with all the writing. I can't. What, Kathy? Tofu says it's worth the investment if you live in a cold climate. You can have the heat down lower and warm yourself up with it. They have different sizes, and even to warm the bed up is nice. Yep. Sometimes we just turn it on before, like half an hour to an hour before bed. And then we shut it off when we get in bed. We don't sleep with it on. We just get the bed nice and toasty warm. Oh, PJ pants under nightgown. I see. That's awesome. Kathy says, Tina, that happened to me during this shawl. Cool. Boo says, my husband says he's worried about the bed catching on fire. It won't. And we put our electric blanket over the flat sheet. So the flat sheet is between our bodies and the electric blanket. And then we turn it off during the night. Well, we turn it off when we go to bed. So we turn it on about an hour before we go to bed. Tina says it's easy to do, Kathy. Yep, it sure is. Kathy says my husband runs fans all the time. Well, I used to also. Now I don't so much anymore, but when I was in the middle of hot flashes, yeah, I was opening windows in the middle of a snowstorm. Tofu says, of course, that's why it's best to have it plugged into a surge protector and turn it off right before you go to sleep. Yep. Kathy says, I can't sleep in the bed right now. Oh no. So where do you sleep, Kathy? Timmy says, oh, I see. Okay. Boo says, maybe I could talk hubby into electric blanket if we get a timer to shut off after some time. That would be a great idea. Timmy says, yes, Boo. Well, no wonder why you're not getting good sleep, Kathy. You need to lay down 90, flat. No wonder why you're not sleeping well, Kathy. Tofu said they also have battery operated ones and ones that have automatic shut off timer. Invest in a quality one and they will be made better. Awesome, Tofu. Great thing to look into. Kathy says I'll be able to after my back surgery. Okay, Timmy said the electric blanket is made with safety in mind. Yes. Boo says battery operated electric blankets? I have never heard of them. Me neither, actually. Oh, Kathy says she can't sleep laying down flat because of her back. When is your back surgery, Kathy? Tina says you could always use one of the timers you plug in the outlet. People use them when they are on vacation to look like someone is home. Yep. And Timmy says, oh, that will be good, Kathy. Kathy says, I have the bone spurs and they move. Uh-oh. Tina says, I know the feeling, Kathy. Every time I lay down, I get a headache when I wake up. Wow. And Kathy says, not for a while. Oh, man. Tofu says, I have a battery operated heating pad that is worn like a belt. Really? Stacy says, okay, Michelle, it was very nice to visit. I have another stop to make. Have a good one. You too, Stacy. Thank you so much for being here. Kathy says, doing pain management first. Well, good luck with that, Kathy. Timmy says, okay, Stacy, God bless, take care, be safe, and hugs. Boo says, my husband has bone spurs. He does well, but suffers at times. Yeah. I bet the Pilates helps. Tofu says, take care, Stacy May. Kathy says, having shots in on February 6th. Okay. Shots in back. All right. Wonderful. I think I'm gonna have to get going though. Tina says, Kathy, they shouldn't move. Spurs are grown places that try and stabilize their spine. They are painful because they interfere with the nerves. Boo says, husband says stretching helps sometimes, not all the time with bone spurs. Not okay. Cat Tofu says, what are you working on, Michelle? I am working on a top. Kathy says, yes, Tina, I know. My back is different. I have odd and DDD, degenerative disc disease, and narrowing of my spine. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go, everyone. How is bone spurs different from arthritis? I would like to know that too, because the doctor says I have arthritis in my lower back. Wow, Kathy, my spine is the size of a child. Wow. So sorry, Kathy. Tofu says, okay, take care, everyone. Have a good night. I'll be on tomorrow morning at 6:30 Central Time. And I'll have a video up at 2 p.m. Central Time and 5 p.m. Central Time. And maybe during that time, I will also have a crochet live. Kathy says, see you in the morning, Michelle. All right, we'll see you tomorrow. Boo says, good night. Good night, Boo. Thank you for finding me. How did you find me? Tina says they are caused by arthritis because, like I said, they try and help the spine, but it causes other issues. Aha. And Timmy says it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. I remember that song from Sha-Na-Na. Good night, everyone. Sweet dreams, says Tina. Hope you all sleep well. Hope to see you in the morning. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.